All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for something special. Inexorable, up here in the top right, Brazilian Grandmaster Terran player, sent me a message the other day, and he said, Pig, what the hell do I do against this? And I was like, what? And he was like, I need help, please. And he sent me a replay, and I glanced at it, and I immediately went, what the hell is Erik doing? That's right, guys, Erik's back. Brazilian Terran Erik is back. This was from a Brazilian tournament of a name I can't quite remember. I probably can't pronounce it anyway. Erik is a genius. If you guys don't know Erik invented and popularized the 15-15 build. It looks like he's trying to just do 16 hatchery here, though, in this one. So a more modern build order. And he is actually the guy who popularized the 15-15 build order. That's right, 15 hatch, 15 pool. A build which Cyril used to bully the crap out of Clem for over a year and delayed Clem's ascendance. Basically, 2023 was early in that year when I found out about Erik's build. I immediately DM'd Cyril and a bunch of pros. They all kind of said, this is garbage and stupid. And Cyril said, this is interesting. There might be something here. I'm gonna go try it out. Months later, Cyril is dominating Clem every single tournament using this opening and building about 50 different variations off of that opening. He's smart, he's clever, he's creative. Erik does not play standard StarCraft. He's always looking for a way to do something tactically interesting, to tech switch in an odd direction and to move in a different way. Now notice he's already mined 50 gas. How has he done that? He took this gas really early. If you guys want to remind me at the end, and I'll go over the opening build order a little bit deeper, but this build order is crazy. So it's a hatch gas pool, but normally your gas goes down about a minute 7, minute 8, it's an 18 gas. He like immediately takes this after the hatchery, maybe builds 1 or 2 more drones after the hatchery and then builds the gas. It's down no later than 55 seconds, which is why he's already got 100 gas. And that is going to allow him, now the SCV's here, so he doesn't want to show it just yet. And the SCV leaves, and he immediately makes the lair. And he's like, please do not double back into my main, because I'm skipping the queen in the main to go lair. You would never expect this, and therefore you would never check for it. He's building a queen and 4 zerglings on the front. The Reaper can only come in either from that angle there or here. And the Reaper usually has nothing to scout in the main. Every Zerg does the same thing, and as a result, they do not check for this. But Erik is already getting the fastest possible lair of what appears to be a normal build. Not only that, he's doing this on Celestial Enclave, a map where you get a free base in the back. So even if the Terran Inexorable sees no third out front, he might just assume, oh, he's taking the third in the back, right? It doesn't really ring alarm bells on this map as much as it might on other maps. Now, the Reaper's being really annoying. You notice the Lings didn't want to let him jump up because he does not want to let him scout. Inexorable might be sniffing that something's a bit up here, but he doesn't want to lose his Reaper. So he's going to back away and he's going to be like, it's a little weird, but I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm just going to build my third on location in the back, get my factory swapped over, go for my starport. Inexorable's doing what it looks like a very typical Hellion Banshee build. Meanwhile, when most of us have just done our first lava inject and are starting on the second one, Erik's like, my spy is building. That's right, guys. This spire started at 3 minutes and 3 seconds. This is the most ridiculously fast Mutas ever. And this is a great map for it because you can always wall off the front. Even if the Hellions try to dive, who's going to try and dive with just 2 Hellions anyway? I mean, this is a ridiculously fast fire timing. And I was like, oh, cool. I wonder if he goes all in with the Mutalisks. I wonder, is he going to, try and just get like 6, 7, 8 Mutas out and then transition into like Ling Bane? What's the play here? Just hold your horses because it gets better. It's not just fast Mutas. I really thought does he mass Muta and just keep building them and take really fast 4 gas on 2 base and try to like spiral the damage and snowball? Oh, Hellion's coming in. Drones do pull. Oh, good pull away with the drones. One's gone down, but this should be an easy block. And actually, he's kind of letting him through here. No link speed. The Reaper does derp in the wrong direction. 2 drones do go down. Every loss is pretty brutal at this point. You can't really afford many losses as Erik, but he's got a few more links coming out, and link speed's almost here. And continuing to dive is inexorable, but not worth it. Doesn't even get a single drone there. Spy is now finished. 2 Mutas have begun. He's only got enough gas for 2 Mutas, guys. I mean, this is ridiculous, right? It's 2 Mutas, and then he starts an infestation pit. Why? Because the Spire got scouted, guys. His Spire got scouted. So he might have gone for 5, 6 Mutas, something like that. But instead, he's going for 2 Mutalisks. He's doing a little Zergling poke, and he's pivoting into what appears to be a hive. That's right, we're going for a 4-minute 430 infestation. I think it was 426 infestation pit after 2 mutas. He's like, because what's the opponent going to do? They're going to build turrets, Vikings, Marines, a bunker. Because right now, Inexorable's trying to defend 3 command centers against the fastest spire of all time. And he even contaminates the reactive barracks. Inexorable's like, oh god, there's going to be 6, 7 mutas arriving any moment. Little does he know, the 3rd and 4th muta is still now building. And I think he's just going to go 5. 5 Mutalisks is normally the correct number because then you can one-shot SCVs. And then double Evo goes down behind. He's droning now. He does have a 3rd hatchery up. And Inexorable's like, what is going on? Where are the Mutalisks? Where are they? And it's just 4 mutas for now. And that's it. 5-minute 34 hive after forcing his opponent to panic and build 3 missile turrets and a bunch of Vikings and a Cyclone. So Inexorable is doing the logical thing and scrambling anti-air defenses against a fast muta build. Meanwhile, it's only 4 Mutalisks, and they're just not even going to do anything. He's like, yeah, we'll just rotate. You've got enough anti-air, that's fine. 4th base going down. He's breaking the rocks. We've got 47 workers only. Incredibly fast 4 gas on the first 2 bases. Only now getting drones on the 3rd, but the tech is so early, and if he can get money for 1-1 upgrades, we could have the sickest ultra transition of all time. And this is what I love about skipping that queen to get that early layer, is it's so hard, and we always talk about why a muta's dead, why don't we see mutas much? You can't get mutas up fast enough. And Erik's like, okay, how do I solve that problem? And look at this. Inexorable sneaks in SCV in the back door. Clever usage of this map sees the hive. So Inexorable now knows he's up against hive. We've got 1-1, 2 infestors. And this is essentially a speed run to ultras with a muta fake out to lead into it. And that's also, I don't know if he was planning to build more mutas initially, but it's because it got scouted. But my sense is that basically, because the Hellions dove in, killed a few drones, forced a few more Zerglings, because the Spire got scouted as well, he basically just pivoted away from it and said, that's fine. And now he sees a big push out and he's like, oh god, okay, I need Zerglings, I need queens. He's only got 3 queens so far. His rocks aren't down, and his 4th hatch is very vulnerable. Ultra Cavern's also not ready just yet. But if he can break these rocks, land a good double fungal, these Marines will melt. And he's coming in from that side. Oh, that's actually really cute for Inexorable. Does Inexorable see the infestors? Oh, good first fungal. And the infestor throws a second fungal. Massive fungals. Pops the Marines. Oh, if Inexorable got there just a little bit earlier, but he wasn't expecting the fungal. And look at the transfuses on the Mutalist. The Muta got transfused a couple times. And does it win? It barely survives with the transfuse heal over time. Just a couple of life. The Lings flooding across the map. Erik, this is such a sick puppy build order. Gets in there. The Lings go for the counter. The tank does pick up and say, that's a sick micro from Inexorable. And Inexorable's still on 3 bases, but his upgrades are delayed because he had to panic build anti-air so early. His +2 attacks just now starting, so he's not that far ahead of the 1-1 of Zerg. Not really at all. Corruptors are now being mixed in to deal with the Medivacs. So he's straight into Ultra Corruptor. You guys know I always love Ultra Corruptor, one of my favorite compositions. This is actually so cool, man. Ooh, oh, he's a bit low on army, though. 13 Zerglings. Does he have fungal? Oh, no fungal. Uh-oh. And this is only a handful of Marines. Bit of a dangerous drop against a guy who you know has Mutalisk out. Then again, it is Mutalisk, not Mutalisks. Wasn't expecting Corruptors this early. Now he sees him. He's going to have to pick up and boost out of there. Oh. Okay, run. I think he should get both of them out. Boost's ready in about 5 seconds. Oh, maybe not. Oh, he's going to lose the full Medivac. Youchies. Corruptor gets some good damage on the Medivacs. Choosing to fight there. Maybe a poor choice, though. And the first Ultras are just now building, guys. So he's going to have Ultras popping with Chitinous Plating and 1-1 at 9 minutes. After going Mutas and a few Corruptors as well. We're going to see a drop go around the left side. 4th base is nicely saturated now. 70 workers. But Inexorable's got a tank push. He's trying to get in there before the Ultras are out. Little does he know those Ultras are about to pop. He scans. I don't know if he saw the Ultra, but he definitely saw the Ultra Cavern being finished. Backside drop could be huge, though. If that could get the mineral line, even if he loses these units, it might not be the end of the world. There's 3 more barracks with Tech Labs, so we can build Ghost/Marauder and get those up. There are Lings ready for a little bit of a backstab. These Lings, quick to get on top. Interestingly, Inexorable actually goes for the double drop. Wow, he leaves 5 there, focus fires the workers, drops there, gets another bunch of workers. That's a cute little trade. He gets 8 workers, probably was hoping for a little bit more. His main army is rotating around. I think seeing the Ultras now, he's like, okay, I can't fight. Not into Ultra Infestor. He's going to run home. The units move right past each other on move command. And the 4th CC goes down. I think Inexorable's realizing at this point, okay, I got to slow down and play a long game. Wall the front, make tanks, defend here, and try to get out to this 4th base. And then play the late game, right? Get to the point where you've got ghosts out. That counters everything Zerg has. Problem. Erik is going to try and not give him time. And Erik's now got the 2-2 momentum. Because yes, your +2 attacks finish, but you forgot to make +2 armor. There are Thors being mixed in. Random Thor. I mean, it's not bad against Mutas. It's not really the best against the rest of these units. And we are going to see concussive shells. So he's going to go heavy on the Marauder. Greatest Spire, though. Look at this. So Erik's like, okay, I can see you're turtling. The moment he sees his opponent pivot into a turtle stance, he says, okay, you're going to be trying to make Marauders, Ghosts, Tanks, Libs, anything to defend my Ultras. I'm going to drone up. So he takes a 5th, takes the gases, goes to 9 gases and a Great Aspire. And he realizes, like, Ultra, Ling, really good in the middle of the map, good in the open ground, Fungals as well, but I can't really break up a wall off. Broodlords, on the other hand, will break a tank position and use your tank-friendly fire against your own units. And Inexorable finds himself, I think he has to go Ghost Academy soon, but he's so worried about getting overrun, he may want to max out first and foremost. He's going to try to move forward here, hoping he can pick up and run away, but there's Fungal and Corruptors on this map. Moving out right now is a very Clem move in that, if you don't know, what is Clem style? So Clem style is basically, once at a tournament, I actually did a psychological test with him, guys. So you know a Chinese finger trap, those things where you put your finger and it gets stuck. So I showed him one of those just to see what he would do. I don't think the kids these days grow up with any knowledge of the Chinese finger trap thing. So he just stuck his finger right into it. And I was like, I knew it. I mean, you can always tell from the way Clem plays StarCraft, that's how we do it. But that was the confirmation I needed. Lings come in, get the tanks, get the Thor. Massive engagement here. But the Bio's going to snipe a hatchery as well. Both players shoving their important thing into their opponent's undefended bases. Terran's going to pull back, though, because he cannot fight into the Ultra Infestor. And 16 workers for both sides. I think Zerg can recover from that a little bit quicker than Terran. Planetary will finish and defend itself, but that was a pretty big loss. He's going to have to transfer some workers down, repair the Planetary, and try to defend this base. The Broodlords are now coming in. Where are they morphing, guys? Looks like over here on the 4th. 5th base is getting rebuilt. He's rebuilding his drones, not as quickly as I thought. Viper's coming in as well. Now, Viper, very good for Parasitic Bomb or Abduct on Thors. Also, Parasitic Bomb on Vikings could be massive. 3 3s now on the way as well for Erik. And you can see Erik here is just kind of getting all of his late game tech going. Always has Lings ready with Adrenal and 2-2 on one side. And I think it's Broodlord push time. The Broodlords have not been spotted. Inexorable keeps scanning. He doesn't know about the Broodlords right now. They're going to come forward and try to push in to break this position. What is there to deal with it? Marine Marauder, a Thor, and 2 Libs. Still no Ghosts on the way. Ghosts are not bad against the new Broodlord. They're so tanky they don't really die, even though their snipes get interrupted a lot. Good idea to get a depot there in case a drop came in, or Mutalisks or something like that. 4 Ghosts are being built. Here we go. The first 4 Ghosts are on the way. Inexorable down in supply. He's traded 3,000 resources worse with the Zerg player. Guys, this is early Mutas forcing a bad comp. This is Infestors landing sick Fungals. This is catching drops with Corruptors. It is Erik leveraging tech. He is playing as the efficient player. This is not standard Zerg play where you have an economic advantage and you trade in efficiently all game. This is Erik leveraging Zerg tech at the correct timings to find good engagements, but he needs support. He's got no support here right now, and that's why this is a bit of a crazy move. He needs Overseers here as well. The Thor comes forward, gets a few shots off, but the Broodlord does pull back. Chasing that is insane. Corruptors could deal with this. And, okay, drop's going to come in the south side. Inexorable building spores. He's making a Nidus Worm as well. He's thinking about how now to crack the nut that is Inexorable. Inexorable, a Terran player going into his natural state, which is touching himself in the corner of the map. Luckily, there's no wall off, which means Ultras could run up here. Ultras can run up here and here. There's no planetaries in front of this. Just one planetary and a pack of bio, couple Libs, couple Ghosts, couple Thors. It's a good spread of units, but look at that. He's going to breach the north with the Lings. Broodlord's going to kill a command center in the south, and he throws a Nidus in the back door. It's a twister of Zerg getting in there. The bunker getting repaired. Very nice defense there. Broodlord's doing a good job. His main army's still down here. What's inside the Nidus Worm? I think it's a distraction. Oh, the Nidus Worm is a distraction. That's kind of a bummer, man, because that back base undefended in the midst of this. Broodlord Corruptor trying to defend. The Vikings are coming forward. There are 2 Vipers and 6 Infestors. If they land some spells, that could be really effective. The Corruptor's trying to fight, but they are struggling right now. Second Nidus Worm goes up. Still nothing inside. Fungal does land. Corruptor's going forward. Where are the Parasitic Bombs? Blinding Cloud goes in. Parasitic Bomb could be huge. He lands a sick Fungal there. Couple Blinding Clouds as well. The Broodlord's fighting very well, but very little anti-air. I feel like Parasitic Bomb would have been necessary to kill this. Instead, he's trying to kill Vikings with Infestor Broodlord. Is it going to work out? I'm not quite sure. Lings do pop out in the back door. They will eventually overwhelm these Marauders. Remember, it's 3-3 against 3-2. Zerg has the upgrade advantage, has the tech advantage. But here come the snipes. Oh no! A couple of the Infestors do get sniped. Another Fungal comes in, and it's ultra go time because most of the Marine Marauder has either bled out or it's moved to try to respond to the Lings in the back door. And it's, of course, the classic 1-2 punch. He's got his Zergling finger in the back door, giving him a bit of a tickle. The Zergling Runbow and the Natural doing the same, and it's the Ultra Broodlord Infestor Corruptor on the front. Erik tears his shirt off and says, I am not a weak Zerg cowering in the corner, waiting for you to attack me. I am the man who knocks. I am the man who goes Mutalisks. But it's a fake out, and I'm actually just rushing Ultra Infestor. Sick puppy build order. Dude, the Marines are coming out. But chasing into Ultra Infestor, always a dangerous proposition. More Lings on the left. If they go in, they could crush him right now. Unfortunately, a moment of inattention for Erik, but he does kill the second starport there. Lings breach the natty. And they're going to get a good surround here on these units as well. The single ghost cloaks will try to survive. Lings are still killing the command center in the back. The main rat might get breached, but the command center is going to go down. We've got a Thor Marine ghost counterattack against a remax of Lings and Ultras. That's right, guys. 7 Ultras just popped out. The Ghost will snipe one of them, or at least almost snipe one of them. But here we go. Watch for the Fungal. Oh! No escape, Mother Trucker. And that's going to be a GG well played. Inexorable goes, what the hell just happened, bro? And that build order is just so delicious. This is obviously a special build order for this map. But I just love this idea of, even on other maps, as long as you got a pretty defensible natural, just going for this insanely fast gas and skipping the queen and going immediate there. So look at this, guys. So the hatchery's gone down. He takes the gas there about 55 seconds. So he builds 3 drones after the hatchery. So he's going to be back on 16 in minerals in a moment. Takes the gas nice and early. Pool goes down at the same timing as always. Doesn't need to speed that up. Just a minute 13. 3 workers on gas immediately. Happy to pull off minerals for that. And just immediately going for lair. And he would have gone for lair even quicker if it wasn't for the SCV scouting into the main on this map, right? Just to check, how early could he have had this? So he could have started his lair already, right? A few seconds ago, like 155 maybe? Instead, he delays it 10 seconds. That's a 10-second delay. He actually could have had his Spire down at like 253. I mean, that's insane. I hope you guys are as excited by this build as I am. Some of you might not be. I don't know. It's just so rare that a Zerg techs up that quickly. And I feel like this is almost, not worst case scenario, but it could be where your Spire's scouted and then they get anti-air up. But he just doesn't overcommit to it. Only builds the 4 Mutas while building the Infestation, the Fast Hive. I just think that was a really clever pivot because Cyclones, Vikings, and just Marines and turrets aren't going to do that much against Infestors. And that clutch hold was so close over here, the double fungal. I loved it. Anyways, GG, well played. Thanks for watching, guys. And thank you very much, Erik, for being a very creative Zerg and getting me excited. When a lot of us just do the same things over and over again, you are always a fountain of creativity. GG, mate.